Welcome back to the Art of Crochet blog, and this is square 98, and we've got the bright pink yarn this week and no colour changes, so we can concentrate on the structure of our lovely square. And so far I've done 6 chains joined with a slip stitch into a ring, then 3 chains and 2 trebles to make this little threesome here, then a 3 chain to separate it from the next block of 3 trebles. So there's going to be 4 little blocks of 3 trebles separated by a 3 chain, then 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, and repeat 2 more times. So here I've done all 4, and then instead of a 3 chain at this last gap, I do 1 chain and a half treble into that last, the first 3 chain that you did, and that way you're all up and ready for the next row. And the next row is all about trebles as well, so 3 chain and 1 treble into the corner space, and then 1 treble in each stitch along the side. That first one's always a bit tricky to see, so we need to sort of make sure we get into there somewhere, and then that one there. So 3 treble, and then the corner is 2 treble, 3 chain, 2 treble. So 2, and then 1, 2, 3 again, and then another 2, and then set off down the side again. So that's what that row is going to look like. So at the beginning of the 3rd round I've done a full chain and then 1 treble, so that's 3 chains and then the extra spacer, then a 1 chain and skipping a stitch going into the next one, and then another 1 chain and skipping another stitch and going into there to create a filet pattern. So skip that stitch into there, 1 chain, skip a stitch into that one at the end there. There we are, so that's the pattern along the side, and then in the corner we'll do and a 1 chain, and then 1 treble and 3 chain and 1 treble, and then you start again going down the other side by skip 1 and then into that next stitch there, 1 chain, skip 1 into there. Okay, so the 4th round is all going to be about double crochet. So, oh look, I've got my hook the wrong way up. Here we go. That'll be the end with the hook on. So start off with 1 chain and then 1 double crochet into the, oh, don't even need a yarn over, do we? Into that corner space, and then 1 DC in the next stitch, and then 1 in the gap, 1 in the stitch, 1 in the gap. So there's the stitch, there's the gap, there's the stitch, there's the gap, and keep going down the side. And when you get to the corner, you do double crochet into the corner space, 3 chain, and then 1 more double crochet, and then you set off down the next row again with 1 DC in the stitch, 1 in the space, and so on. So the 5th and final round is all about trebles again. So we start off with 3 chain in that corner and a treble into there, and then it's a treble, 1 in each stitch all the way down the side. So it says there should be 13. I'm sure there's probably something like that. and when you get to a corner you do 2 2 2, so it's 2 treble, 2 chain, 2 treble. All the other rounds have been 3 chain, haven't they, in the corner, which gives it quite a big gappy look here. So when you've got that the big chain here, it gives you the gappy look. So this is going to start closing up because it'll only be a 2 chain. So trebles all the way around, please. I'll see you at the other side. So here we are, and at the end of that last round you just do 2 chain and join with a slip stitch like you would normally. And there we are. That is square 98. Don't forget to label your square as ever. See you next time.